and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. What do you got?
So today, I'm drinking the Modelo Chiladas. So it's
pineapple.
It's a flavored, yeah. So you know how they have when you do you go to get a michelada from a restaurant or whatever. Yeah. There's some restaurants that they make them different flavors. You can have a pineapple flavored. You can have matter of fact, man, my brother-in-law, there's a guy that he knows over there in Dallas, and he orders the michelada mixes, and they're different flavors. There's spicy, there's pineapple, there's mango. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. Well, Modelo now started making their own, and it's pretty good, man. They have I bought a variety pack. Yeah, we went to Louisiana this weekend, and we had tried it last weekend at one of our friends' house. Or one of our family's house. So I was like, you know what? She goes, let's take it. Let's get some. So I bought it, man. So it comes with pineapple, with piña. It comes with naranja, which is the orange one. Yeah. It comes with mango, and then it comes one. It's like salad limon. So it's kind of like a Bud Light lime. Yeah. Already, but it you could taste like it has the salt in it. Right. So it's pretty good, man. Those are the 4 flavors that come in the variety box. So it's good. And the piña one, it's actually pretty good, man.
Does it taste like a snow cone?
It tastes like it actually does taste like it has a little Lucas in.
It's got the pineapple snow cone.
I got a few more in the fridge, bro.
No, I'm taking it easy today. It's the 4th of July today.
That's right.
Yeah, we're here on the 4th.
On the 4th of July. So happy 4th, guys.
Happy 4th. Actually, happy 2nd.
Yeah, I saw you put something like that. So what is that?
Let's do a little history. I don't know if you can look it up real quick, but the actual signing of Declaration of Independence was done on July 2nd of 1776. Now, there's a reason why, and I don't remember why, but there is a reason why they had to move it back, or they pushed it back for whatever reason, and officially made July 4th the birth of America.
So this is what I found on my 5 billionth and 15th search. It says the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, and it was engrossed on parchment on August 2nd, 1776.
August 2nd?
Yeah, but I'm not... It says, what was signed July 2nd? So officially, the Congress declared its freedom from Great Britain on July 2nd.
See?
When it approved the resolution in a unanimous vote. After voting on independence on July 2nd, the group needed to draft a document explaining the move to the public, and the document is what was actually signed. And it says the written Declaration of Independence was dated July 4th, but was actually signed on August 2nd.
Bam!
So July 2nd, they announced
we're free.
Yeah, they declared their freedom from Great Britain. July 4th, they wrote the document. And then August 2nd, they signed it. So there's some history for you guys.
There you go. There's your history lesson. So don't believe the hype. No, I'm just kidding. Hey.
Go get your fireworks or your drones. What are you talking about drones?
Yeah, because there's some cities that are adopting drone fireworks. Well, they're not fireworks. But the drones are the fireworks, basically. Huh. So you know how they have those things where they send out those hundreds of drones out, and they have the colors they can change, So basically, that's what they're doing.
So it sounds like a boring city.
Yeah, it's like, come on, we need that boom. I need to feel it.
We got home last night. I kept hearing the boom, and I was like, "What the heck was that?"
wait, what part of town do you live?
Well, you know what? We weren't sure. We weren't sure. She was like, "Did you hear that?"
Wait a minute.
And we walked outside, and they were setting off the fireworks from the missions game.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, okay," because there's sometimes, man, we've heard some other booms, and it was not fireworks, guys. Yeah.
Hey, it happens everywhere, man. It don't matter where you live; it happens everywhere. Sure. We're there where we're at, where I live. Same thing. It's like, what was that? That wasn't a firework. No, that wasn't a firework. That was, what the fuck was that?
Dude, there's literally one time we were hearing that in the morning, like 9 in the morning. We're like, what the heck? I think we were sleeping in. It was a holiday or a weekend. And we go to the window, we go outside, and there's 2 guys standing behind the dumpster firing rounds into the air.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, at 9 in the morning? Like, for real?
It must have been some good cereal, man. Or
something,
crack,
man.
Dude. Jesus. Speaking of crack. I wanted to talk a little bit about the submarine thing.
Oh, that was a good segue.
Yeah, man. I think I know people died, and I'm sorry. I know there's people that lost their lives, and I'm not even gonna talk about all the money and all this money that they had to do it. Like, I'm not gonna talk about that. I want to talk about this wreckage that they supposedly pulled,
quote unquote,
found. So my thing was, okay.
If you can't tell, we're doing air quotes here.
Yeah, you got.
That they found.
If we put it on YouTube or TikTok, you would have saw it. But no, my question is, okay, we heard nothing but, okay, they weren't going to find anything. Everything was smashed to smithereens. There was going to be no bodies.
Everything disintegrated.
Everything just gone, right? So they pull this apparent wreckage.
Yeah, all of a sudden now.
Yeah, they pull this apparent wreckage from wherever they found it. And, they're pulling up the front nose and they're pulling up a whole bunch of wires and all this other stuff and blah, blah, blah. And then they pull up this this white piece of something.
Yeah.
And there's fucking duct tape on it, dude. Yeah. What is up with that? What is up with it? I don't understand. This is why. Now, you brought something up. I believe it was you that brought something up about it. Something about maybe they faked their deaths.
So there's of course, there's a bunch of conspiracies now, right?
Of course. Because there was some sayings that, oh man, I think these people, they were all rich. They were, except for the son, but of course he's, by association, he's rich, right? So they were saying, hey man, maybe there was something going on. Maybe they owed people some money. Because it's just weird that you're going to get that many rich people, right? That all kind of have their own backgrounds and things going on, and they're like, maybe they faked their death. Maybe they ended up on some island and now they're gonna stay there. They're in Aruba.
Yeah, exactly right. So many different conspiracies. I'll tell you right now. I was watching a video yesterday that this guy was talking about, and it was all over the news. This guy was talking about that it was a year ago that he was sending emails saying how this sub was not safe.
Right.
That there was a bunch of things they had already seen, speaking of cracks, right? That they had already seen a few different things going on, and he was trying to let people know it's not safe. This thing is not safe.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But he, in his email a year ago, is saying, I don't know if he is trying to kill himself and other people.
Oh.
To make like a legacy, to make him infamous.
Right, okay.
Right? And so that way his name now is out there for the rest of eternity, and they're always going to talk about this one sub, and he's he was the CEO of the company. However, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't even remember his name. I know it was something Rust something like that.
I don't know.
I mean, if that's what he was trying to do, it didn't work. Because I don't even know who the hell he is. Yeah, we're gonna have to Google it.
You're gonna have to Google that every single day. What was the name of that guy? Nobody's gonna remember that shit.
I mean, but there were so many different conspiracies that they faked their death, or it didn't happen. They were never even on the sub. That was one of them, because if you think about it, how many times do you see when there's going to be a launch or there's going to be this, there's always video of it happening.
Right.
There's no video of this thing actually coming off that ship and going underwater. Why?
Right. Okay, I did see one. Apparently, there was supposed to be. That doesn't mean it was that specific one. But there was video of the thing being put in the water going down, but there's no.
But was that that time, or was that another time?
It could have been any other time that they went down with.
And
this
they show a video. They're showing a video of like a selfie video. Okay. There's one, right? And they were saying, oh yeah, that was on another time. Right. However, when you look at it, there's one video they say that's now deleted, right? Air quotes again if you can't see. That's deleted, and it shows the people that were apparently on this one. So it's like
those people.
Yeah. Well, where did it go, and how was it deleted? Right. And again, so did they take this video, and then how are you going to be able to share that and delete it?
If they had an iPhone, I guess they could have.
They could have airdropped it
to somebody.
iMessaged it.
I don't know. Wouldn't have that problem with an Android, but
you would have just never got it.
I digress.
The video would have been distorted.
It would have been grainy. Yeah, you motherfuckers. But so yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Again, I apologize. I'll apologize for that. I know people died, supposedly.
Yeah. Air quotes.
There's people that lost their lives, but I'm still, you know, I mean, if there was this apparent wreckage, what the shit was there? Duct tape? There was, I mean, that thing didn't look like it had any type of wiring in it, but yet when they pulled that piece out, all these wires are hanging out of it. I'm like, wait a minute, dude. I'm sorry, I have to.
Well, here's the other crazy thing. Why did it take them 3 days to actually start sending out search parties underwater, where they had this mechanical or remote controlled thing that was going to go down there to go search?
Okay.
Why did they wait until the day they were going to lose all the air? They're like, they got 96 hours of air, right? Good. They have 96 hours of air. So we're hoping to hear from them and find them. Oh, they have 6 hours of air now. Let's send this thing down. Why didn't they send that when they had 96 hours?
When they lost contact.
Yeah, when they lost contact. Why weren't they? They were doing sonars from the air and satellites and all this other crap, but they don't send that thing down until they have literally 6 hours of air left.
Right.
Like, we're hoping we're going to find them before they die. Like, why didn't you send it out the first day? That made no sense to me.
Right.
That made no sense to me. That again, it builds to that conspiracy.
Yeah.
It's like there were so many things that
much stuff
they didn't do or should have done or could have done, and it wasn't. So it's just weird.
My one last thing that I heard, and you know what? I to be honest, I guess I should have been watching like CNN or something. I got all my news from TikTok. Let me tell you.
Hey, that and TMZ, man. Are the new,
if it's on TMZ, it happened.
Yeah, those are the two credible freaking sources now.
So that's what I was watching was TikTok, and so my thing was they this thing, like if there was any sort of issue, it should have automatically like risen to the top before anything would have happened. Is what I heard.
Yeah.
So I don't know how true this was,
but again, it was being controlled by a PlayStation controller, so
a modified PlayStation. So any one of these kids could have been, controlling that.
Somebody could have hacked that thing, bro. Like, I swear, I'm not gonna lie. I swear, we have a camera in here in the house. This morning, I walk in and it's facing me. I walk out later and it's facing a different, and I'm like, is somebody controlling it now? And they're looking around my house like, what's going on? So, bro, you got to think about it. How many times do you see people hacking into people's videos and cameras and you know what I mean?
Yeah. The security.
If you have a modified PlayStation controller that's what, Bluetooth? I didn't know Bluetooth went thousands of feet in the water. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense.
I know, man, and I know, and I said I wasn't going to talk about the money thing, but I mean, these people apparently paid a pretty penny.
Yeah, $250,000.
Yeah, man, $200,000,
$250,000 per person.
I mean, only those type of people are going to go down there, but that means they have the means, so they have the means to disappear too.
Exactly.
So.
I mean, if Tupac did it,
he's in my closet right now.
Oh my goodness! I mean, I guess we're gonna chalk that up, right? With and put that with all the other conspiracies that have that we've heard, right?
Yeah, I had to bring that up, man.
I mean,
I had to bring it up.
The Tupac thing. Everybody still says he's alive. I mean, did you see the video of his daughter that just came out?
That looks just like him.
No, she came out and said, "Oh yeah, no." I have video and pictures, and he came to see me after his death. Like,
what?
He was never dead. Like, it was a fake. It was
no way.
And now I don't know. I mean, of course, she's probably coming out for some fame and clout and all this other stuff, right? But I mean, you think about that. You how many other conspiracies have we heard? Or it wasn't a conspiracy that it didn't happen, but that somebody else was involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about last show. We talked about the Challenger.
Yeah, that's right.
They weren't on there. I mean, there are so many different conspiracy theories now. We're going to have to put this one on with that one because we're never really going to know. Yeah. They never found bodies.
Right.
They said
well, apparently they did.
Okay.
But what was it? I didn't see the end result of that. So they never said anything.
There was nothing with flesh, apparently. because the flesh had either all floated away,
that's what they said.
But apparently there was some bones that they found, but there still hasn't been any like picture showing this is what concrete evidence
that it was a human.
Yeah, and that's what they're trying to determine.
So they just know it was flesh, and they didn't know what it,
well. Yeah, so I mean, could have been a whale.
Well, yeah, we'll chalk that one up to case open.
Case open.
We'll leave the case open on that one. What else you got, man?
Oh man, well, thinking about that and just listening, I was looking at some things. I was going over a list, and they were showing some things like fun facts, but like that makes you think about time, like where you're like, okay, how long ago was this, or like, okay, I'll give you one for example.
Yeah.
So, did you know that France was still using the guillotine when the first Star Wars came out?
That was in 1977.
1977.
So they were still chopping people's heads off?
They were still chopping people's heads off in 1977.
Oh, shit.
But it makes you think about it. That wasn't that long ago.
No, it was 23,
46 years ago.
Dude, hello, I'm 47.
Yeah.
47.
Oh, yeah, I'm 47. That was the year I was born.
We're getting old.
Guys.
Son of a bitch.
46, yeah. It's time to date us. 46 years.
I just dated ourselves.
Yeah, and they had some crazy ones. There was one that says, Anne Frank and MLK were born on the same year. Everybody remember who Anne Frank was?
Yeah, we know who Anne Frank was. What year was that?
So they were born.
Well, she died young, didn't she?
Yes, she died very young. Yeah.
I don't remember her exact age, but I know she was young.
So he was, we know that he died in 1968, right? But he was born in 1929, I believe.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So Anne Frank and him were born on the same year. So then there's another one that says, did you know that Marilyn Monroe and Queen Elizabeth were born on the same year?
Wasn't Queen Elizabeth like
195 years old? Rocky Marciano, he was 195 years old when he fought.
He beat Joe Louis's ass. Yeah. Wait. What queen are we talking about? Not the one that just passed away.
Yeah.
That's her?
Yes. So in 1926.
So
Marilyn Monroe was born that same year.
So she would have been, if she was still alive.
Yeah, she would have been.
Like 80, 90. How old was she? 90
96.
She was in her 90s.
Yeah, 96.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So because she died in 22 last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, 96. Yeah, man. There's another one.
Joe Louis's ass.
Joe Louis's ass. Mama call him Clay. I'ma call him Clay.
I call him Clay. Fuck you.
Who's next? Oh man, there's another one that says that the steam train was built before the bicycle.
I'm trying to think of my history here, but that sounds plausible. I mean, it says not plausible, but my thing is like that was the first things that they thought of before thinking of the bike.
Because they were trying to get transportation.
Yeah, they're trying to move things across the United States, and maybe they did think about the bike, but it's like, it's gonna take too long.
When was that? 1812 is when it says the first steam locomotive was built. Yeah.
Wow. So the steam locomotive.
Well, the first steam engine was successfully done in 1712, but the first locomotive was done in 1812.
And it was used during the Civil War.
Exactly.
Yes. Look it up. That's true. People to look it up there. I'll wait.
Mother Teresa died days later after Lady Di.
That was in the 80s? No. 90?
Princess Diana?
She was 90s?
Princess Diana died in 1997.
Wow.
And then Mother Teresa died days later.
Wow.
Nintendo was 100 years old. Or
over
over 100 years old.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the name.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been around longer than... Yeah, and I think I got my Nintendo when it was like 98 years old. Dude, I was the last one. I was the last one in the neighborhood to get the fucking Nintendo. But I got it. I'm not mad. I'm not. My parents got it for me. But I was literally the last person to get the fucking Nintendo. Like everybody else had it. Everybody was playing Mike Tyson. Everybody was playing Bases Loaded, and I'm over here just looking at him like.
You had the what was it? The Atari.
It was a Night Driver or whatever it was with the paddle.
Hey, bro, I used to love that game. The one where you had to try to hit the ball on the. I used to love to play that one, man. Shit, Frogger, golly, those were some classics.
Those Atari games that had the Olympic thing.
Yeah,
I don't remember what those.
I remember I used to go to my best friend's house, man, and he had all the cool games, man. I was over there playing them all the time. You want to go outside? Nope.
No.
I'm playing the game, man. Yeah. We were talking to the kids the other day because we were watching the Mario Brothers movie that just came out, right? Recently. And I had gone to go see it with my son, but yeah, we were watching it with the kids and we're going over all oh man, you know that when you get to this level, this is what you see. And the kids, they love Mario, they love the Mario Brothers, but they don't know what the original ones look like.
They have no idea.
And I'm like, man, I beat that game the first day it came, or the first day I got it. You're lying. I said, no, I literally I let it stay on. Yep. There's no pause. You couldn't reset. You couldn't save it.
Yeah, nothing. You could save it.
You had to go through the whole thing. So I would fall asleep, wake up,
and
then keep playing it.
Dude, come on.
Yeah, and they're like, for real? But you get mad at us when we're playing it all day and on.
Yeah, because you can save it and go to sleep and then wake up and try it again. And we didn't have that luxury.
Outside. We were in sports. We did things.
Yeah.
I wasn't stuck in my room all day.
Dude, we still spent more time outside.
We did.
Than we did inside playing the game. We played the game, but dude, I used to see it as we'd be outside all day and then come inside and play the game.
That was my unwinding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, now they want to play the game all day.
No, they do.
Yeah, 10 o'clock at night. Hey, can we go outside?
What? It's what?
Boom. Did you hear that? No.
It's not 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
You cannot go outside.
Not today.
No, but they don't know the struggle, dude.
They don't know the struggle, man.
These kids. Around a little bit.
What other things that we do when we're, drinking from the manguera?
Yes. Come on. Oh, what do you mean? You didn't go inside to get water? No, we didn't go inside. We weren't allowed to go inside to get water. You know how many times my dad would say, don't open the damn door. Right.
If you go outside, stay outside.
That's all you would hear across neighborhoods, houses across the neighborhood. Close the door.
Exactly. It was never locked. But close the damn door.
Close the door.
You're letting flies in.
That's what it is.
You're letting the cold air out.
Letting the cold air out. Whatever little cold air that we have.
Yeah. Struggles, man.
They'll never understand the struggle, man.
We're dating ourselves.
I don't. Yeah, you know what? But that's. I don't care about that. That they don't understand. Let's switch. Let's roll reversal here. You know how much fun, how much easy it would be for us if we went through that shit. But if they had to go through that,
man.
Oh my god! Yeah. Try and find your way home. If I take you somewhere and drop you off, you're gonna find your way home,
bro.
No fucking idea.
I remember being able to give directions at 12 and 13.
Exactly.
You ask them now, they're like, that way? I don't even know if they're pointing in the right direction. Yeah. I'm like, but that way? Yeah.
Even if they looked it up on their phone, they wouldn't be.
That's the thing. Their struggle is not having Wi-Fi. That's their struggle.
First world problems, bro.
You disconnect the Wi-Fi and oh my goodness, they're losing it, man. They're gonna have a heart attack.
A lot of times it's happened. Like we're watching TV, YouTube or Netflix or whatever, and you get that spinning thing, and the internet's down. And then what happens next? And they come out of the room.
What happened? What happened?
It's not working. What am I?
Let me tell you what they were doing last time. The reception was spotty, or they were having some issues, right? With our local cable company. I don't want to mention any name, but been having some issues with them. But
you too, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
So it started doing that. All of a sudden, that's what you hear. They come running out of the rooms, right? And then they're not asking us questions though. And I'm like, well, my TV's still working fine. I'm running off of apps.
I'm good, yeah.
Well, all of a sudden, everything starts turning off, and I'm like, what the heck's going on?
Oh, shit.
We'll come over here, and they're resetting the damn thing because their Wi-Fi is not working. Their games are messed up. They're unplugging it. They're resetting it. I'm like, guys, mine's working fine.
It was working fine.
Can you leave it alone? They freak out, bro. Like, it's the end of the world, man. Us, we used to figure out a way to let's figure out a way to make it work, or if like, not,
hey, let's go outside and play some more ball.
Yeah, put it away.
They don't know the struggles, man. They don't believe. They don't understand. They don't understand. They never will.
I don't think they ever. You know, we used to have we used to draw stuff. We used to, make things up. We used to make games up. We used to make games up just to keep busy.
Me and my brother would ball up a piece of foil. We'd play handball in the fucking house.
Make the little football. The little footballs and kick field goals right from across the room.
We'd throw powder on the floor and we'd go sliding across the goddamn floor.
I used to get a laundry basket, the little round one, and put it in a corner and see how many I could make. Exactly. Like how many basketball shots. Like, bro, we literally made things up, man. And now they're sitting there with sad faces on the couch because you took away their device because they were in trouble.
I'm bored.
Why don't you watch a movie or a cartoon? I want to watch YouTube.
I'm bored.
Yeah.
You're bored of what? Like playing your game all day? I mean, that's all you do.
Yeah.
And there it is. I have my NOS.
Your NOS.
Are you energy drinker?
So yeah. But I drink them every once in a while, but not all the time. I used to drink the Monsters all the time.
Oh yeah.
So especially like it was right before a game. If we were playing softball, playing baseball, whatever we were playing, even pool. Before I'd go shoot, right? Everybody had their own other pick-me-ups. Mine was Red Bull, man. So I would drink them all the time. And then I had a buddy that told me one time, like, hey man, don't drink them too much. Yeah. Because all the sugar and of course I would get the ones with no sugar or zero sugar or whatever. Yeah. But they were like, man, that energy stuff, it messes with you. He said one time he was driving and all of a sudden like he went blind for seconds. And when he went to the doctor, they told him it was because of all the energy drinks.
No way.
Because he was drinking 3 or 4, during his work period.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. So I kind of started cutting down. I'll still drink a Red Bull here and there, or a Monster. Monsters are my favorite. I like those better than all the other ones.
Really?
Yeah, I like.
You never had NOS? You never had that?
I have had it, but I just picked the different flavors, man. Yeah. There was one Monster that I had. I can never find it, and I don't even know what it was. Like a pink can.
It was a tits, huh? It was good.
Fucking good, but I just never found it again, man. I found it at one Bolero, I think, one time.
Nah, yeah, I stick with the NOS. I like the NOS. I shouldn't be drinking them, considering health-wise and all that stuff. I shouldn't be, but fuck, I drink them. I should be drinking coffee.
Well, let me give you a fun fact. Not a fun fact, but let me give you a fact. So, if you ever get a DWI,
okay,
and you have to have the blower in your vehicle,
yeah,
you can't drink an energy drink because it has a slight percentage of alcohol in them.
Shut up.
And so it comes up on the actual machine.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
No way.
Mouthwash and energy drinks.
Well, yeah, mouthwash is there's
alcohol
in there. Hello.
But even energy drinks, there's a percentage.
No way.
Yeah, slight percentage, but it's still enough to read on the monitor.
Shit.
So just so you know, guys, if y'all ever get one, how would I know? Well, we'll talk about that one on another show.
That's the I don't really. I heard from a friend. I know
a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah, who heard it from a friend who. Yeah. Well, speaking of, would you rather have? Would you rather have coffee or would you rather have a Red Bull?
I think honestly, now I guess in my older age, I'd rather have a coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Yeah, me too. But unfortunately,
we've yet to go try the coffee place, guys.
Oh, see, Porky,
we're gonna have to go make a trip, man.
Shit. We should have went to go get a drip coffee from.
Well, though, but are they even open today? Everything's closed on 4th of July, man.
Well, some people are working.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, they have to. Healthcare professionals. Oh yeah, salute to all those people, man.
Shout out.
Have to work.
I want to give a shout out, man, to my nephew. So he hit me up and he says, and if you didn't know, guys, for those of y'all that are keeping up with us, we took another week hiatus off, right?
Normal.
My nephew hits me up, and he's the one that's in Pakistan right now.
Yeah.
Right? He's working for the embassy.
Our one
Pakistan guy, yeah.
I love it.
So he hits me up. He's like, hey, man, did y'all guys take a week off? And I was like, yeah, nephew, what's up, man? And he was like, I was just making sure, man, because I was like, I didn't see another episode. And I said, hey, you know what, man? I said, I appreciate you keeping up with us.
Yeah, for real.
So shout out to my nephew, Lawrence.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Weddle, a.k.a. Weddle. So,
Weddle.
We want to give that shout out to him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, we're trying to get some momentum back, man. So to start off this segment here.
Would you rather?
So we found, like I always say, we never come up with this shit because, or at least I'm not that smart. I don't know, Louie might be smart, but gohen.com, or maybe I said it wrong. It's GOHEN.com, has a list of 50 of the best would you rather questions. So it actually has them broken down here.
5 categories.
Into 5 categories. There's 10 questions in each. We're not going to do all of them. We're just going to pick. So we're going to go back and forth.
Back and forth. We're going to do some random.
So I'll let Louie start. Louie, let's start with Louie.
Wow.
Let's see what Louie comes up with. Because there's 5 different categories here.
Yeah, 5 categories, right? There's a funny category. There's a dirty category, which we're probably not going to touch on too much because... we'd like a female's perspective maybe on that one.
We talked about this.
Yeah. It's only me and Porky right now, and I'm like, it'll be a little weird.
I don't really want to know what Louie's thoughts on certain things
Now,
are.
I do have one from there, so I'll touch on that one later. But there's also hard questions, weird questions, and deep questions.
Yeah.
So the first one I'm going to start off is in the funny questions. Would you rather clog the toilet on a first date or first day at a new job? A funny story.
Oh, here we go. It's story time.
I got a story, man.
Gather around, ladies and gentlemen.
So it wasn't a first date, and it wasn't a first day at the job, right?
Yeah.
I've been fortunate to work at some places that actually have nice facilities, so we're good, right? However, I go to a buddy's house one day, and I think I was measuring their house for some flooring or something like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me go, go out there. And it was kind of later in the evening. And man, I guess I had eaten something that didn't sit well with me. And I was like, hey man, can I use your bathroom? And he's like, yeah, man, right here to the first door to the left. Okay, cool. I go in there real quick, man. I'm like, I can't hold it, right? So I had to go. Man. And sure enough, a Dumb and Dumber fucking situation happened. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, this damn thing don't want to flush. And I'm looking for water to maybe fill the tank. Like, what's going on? And man, so, I literally had to walk out and be like, bro, I gotta talk to you. And he looks at me and says, don't tell me you used the toilet, bro. I'm like, so when I ask you,
I just told you.
When I ask you, where's your bathroom? What did you think I wanted to do? Take a shower?
Just wash my hands.
Yeah, like, bro, I needed to go, bro. And he was like, bro, yeah, it's broken, man. It doesn't work. I'm like, you couldn't tell me this beforehand.
Information I could have used yesterday.
So if I had to choose on a first date or first day at a new job, I would probably pick the first day at a new job because I'm pretty sure there's other people I could blame it on.
Yeah.
Say, hey man, I just walked in on this somebody.
Because you could have just walked out and not said nothing.
Exactly.
You could have just did that.
Yeah.
On a first date. Oh man.
Yeah. Be like,
no, I have to agree. I'll go with the first day on the job because man, you're trying to impress some chick. You don't want to dump a load and then you find out that, oh, fuck. And then you're like Lloyd over there. Lloyd, right? Is it Lloyd?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like him. Nah.
Or was it Harry? I don't know.
Harry?
Know what
Harry. It was Harry.
It was Harry.
Yeah.
Lloyd was...
Harry, your hands are freezing.
Yeah.
Harry, your hands are freezing.
I'm not seeing it, Lloyd.
So I'm going to stay in the funny category. So my question is, would you rather be 3 feet tall or 8 feet tall?
Well, coming from someone who's not too far from the 3 feet side.
And I think that's kind of why I brought it up. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, that's always been a running thing with us.
I don't know, man. I think again, in my older age, right? Being younger, I probably would have right away said, "Man, I want to be 8 feet tall." Right?
Yeah,
I want to be taller, especially because we were in sports. Play basketball, do something, right? But I don't know, man. I think it'd be pretty funny or pretty curious to see how it would be to be 3 feet tall.
Now you'd be like Vern Troyer. You'd be down there and see what
I mean, hey, maybe make something.
Okay, so I mean, I would think so. You're gonna attract attention either way. I mean, if you're 8 foot tall, people are gonna look at you. Yeah, they're gonna be like freak. Yeah, exactly. Or if you're 3 feet tall, the same thing too. Oh, look at you.
Yeah, they're gonna talk to you like a baby. Or
exactly. Yeah. So what would you rather have? Would you rather people have you calling you Amazon, or people coming up to you? Oh, look at that little.
But if I'm an Amazon, I'm gonna be able to beat some people's ass. So. At 3 feet tall, I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do. I think I have to take it. I actually think that I'd rather be 3 feet tall because I think that would attract more women. They think you're cute. Yeah. At 8 feet tall, they might have some doubts. Yeah, and I know I'm cute, so. So I think we're on the consensus, man. Yeah. We'd like to be 3 feet tall if we had to choose. 3 feet tall, yeah. If we had to choose. Much rather be 3 feet tall. All right, look, I got another one from the funny section. It says, "Would you rather have an abnormally big toe or abnormally big ear?" Just one? Just one, right? So, funny story. I think we picked the right topic today. Louie's got all the stories today. I'm trying to think of something, and I'm like, I got nothing. So let me tell you. So, my family on my mom's side is notorious for having extra digits. Right? That's right. So, I was born with 6 toes. Yes. Okay, I was born. Wait, we covered that in the first episode? We touched on it, but so I was born with 6 toes on my right foot. However, one of the toes had a bone, and the other toe had the nerve. Both of them, neither one of them have both. Right. So it was like, okay, do you want to keep the one with the bone and it'll grow? Right. Or do you want to keep the one with the nerve? It has no bone. And my parents chose, of course, for me because I was a baby. You're a baby. To keep the one with the nerve, so that way, I guess the doctors persuaded them, in case something ever happens and I heard it, I can feel it. Yeah. Because if I were to break the one that had no nerve, it had bone, you wouldn't even. I would never know, And so we kept the one that had the nerve, which means I have 4 regular toes and 1 little itty bitty tiny toe on my right foot. And it's honestly, man, I was never insecure about it. Yeah. I think it was kind of like an icebreaker. There would be some people that kind of be like, "Oh, look at you, man." Blah, blah. It didn't bother me. I would show my scar and say, "Look, there's where I had the other toe." It was a badge of honor. Yeah. But I've had family, bro, that had 6 toes and 6 fingers. I had one cousin that had 12 fingers, right? What? I had a cousin that had a webbed foot. Was it webbed foot? Webbed hand. Webbed hand, right? I had another cousin that had 6 toes. And I think only one of them, I think it was one of my cousins that had 6 toes, they actually kept it. Yeah. Everybody else, they would either found a way to fix it, surgically remove it, or I think on some of them, they didn't have anything. So when they were babies, they would just tie a string and it would fall off. Right? Shit. But I had one, let me tell you, my cousin that had the webbed hand. The doctor was like, "Hey, are you sure you want to do the surgery to split the hand?" Make them right. Yeah. Because he could be a hell of a swimmer. I was like, man, we got a Michael Phelps in the family, man. He could have had the first Michael Phelps. The first Hispanic Michael Phelps. But yeah, no, he had the surgery and so yeah, man, I have a little. I don't have the abnormal big toe, but I have the little toe. So the little toe. Oh my God! I would rather because people wouldn't know. People wouldn't know unless you told them. Exactly. So if you had an abnormally weird ass ear, they're gonna see it. They're gonna see it. Yeah, unless you have long hair and they hide it. But so yeah, I would pick the toe. I would go with the toe. Yeah, and that could be your icebreaker. Yep, toe. Yeah, it's a interesting fact. Interesting fact. Exactly.
Oh man! All right, so another interesting one from the funny category. Would you rather be a mad genius or popular but dim?
That's a good one. I think there was a couple other ones like that are similar. Honestly, I think I would pick being a mad genius, because if I'm that smart, I'm gonna figure out a way to then be popular.
Oh, yes, right? Yes.
Use it to your advantage.
Snap fingers. Snap. Yep.
So, because if I'm popular but dim,
you'd be
the running joke. You're popular, but we're gonna make fun of your dumbass. So
that'd be like what is it? Bedeviled.
But yeah, exactly. Bedazzled. Yeah. You'd be like Joey from Friends.
Number one. Yeah. Well, we'll go out there and give 110%. Yeah.
Play hard.
So we do.
Play hard.
Smart but stupid. I mean, popular but stupid.
Exactly. Yeah. I'd rather be a genius.
That's a good one. Mad genius all the way, dude. Yeah. That's a good one.
Gotta go down.
Yeah.
All right. So I am gonna pick one from the dirty questions.
Oh God.
However, it isn't gonna be me and Porky type thing. This is a good one, man.
All right.
So, would you rather sleep with someone on the first date, or wait for 6 months?
Oh, see, these are very short questions. Hold on. Whoa, we got some activity going on out there. No, what I'm trying to say is like, okay, yeah, it's a good question, but it's like there's so many other things that you can add to it.
Exactly.
Like, okay, so you sleep with her in the first date, and then what? Like,
yeah,
don't.
Is it a hit it and quit it?
You're done. It's a hit and run.
Or is it, hey, you're building on this now?
Yeah, like I'll call you later. Or
so this is how I would see it.
So you got to take the question, I guess, for what it's worth.
Yeah, for what it's worth, right? And then there's different facets of the question, right?
Yes,
or different avenues that you can take. However, good thing is I'm not having the date right now, right?
Well, me neither.
But honestly, I don't even think it depends on like if you're older or younger. Honestly, I would prefer to sleep with them on the first date rather than wait 6 months. I mean, I'm not going out with you because you're a mad genius. I'm going out with you because I think you're hot, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And you want to test the waters.
Yeah. You want to know what it's like now.
Yeah, because if I want to wait 6 months and then we're in this relationship and then we finally, have some time and I'm like, I'm not liking this. How is 6 months later am I going to tell her, you're gone, man?
What's that smell?
It's not you, it's me. No, man. First date.
First date. Get it over with. Yes, I agree.
You either build from it or you cut ties.
Yeah, because you gotta know. Like we had that conversation a long time ago when with Crankshaft. We were talking about that in one of the previously, and it's like no, just do it on the first date. Just do it on the first date. Get it over with. Then Yeah. Then like okay.
I get people say, oh, you want to wait till you're married. Again, I'm like, bro, if you find something out. After the fact, 6 months. No, sorry.
That's 6 months.
It's hard to break. It's hard to break up after 6 months. I mean, it's not hard, but still, it's If you have a conscience, if you have a heart, right, you're gonna feel bad. Yeah. Get it over with, man.
Sort of.
Get it over with. Sort of.
Depends on who you are.
Get it over with.
Yeah, you might feel bad. That was a good one. Yeah, I don't know. 6 months, dude. That's
too long.
First date, people. First date. Yeah. Anyway, so here we go. All right. I guess if he went there, I'm kind of have to go there too. This was in the hard question. It wasn't in the dirty one. This was a hard one. It says, would you rather say your ex's name during sex or your partner's best friend's name?
Oh, man.
That's a good one. Now we would need a woman here for that.
Yeah.
But
so we're going to need y'all's feedback.
I don't know if we wanted Louie's woman here for that.
She's like, which best friend are you going to pick?
Yeah.
Like, oh, man.
For real. Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes. No. Okay, answer the question.
All right, so those are tough, right?
Yeah,
because either way, you're getting in trouble.
Yeah, you're gonna get
you can't say your ex's name and be like, well, it's because it was already in the memory bank.
She
no, you can't say that.
Money. Yeah,
I was pissed off at her or whatever. No, you can't say that, and you can't say your partner's best friend's name.
Wow.
You know what, man? Honestly, I'd have to pick the partner's best friend's name because there's obviously history with your ex, and your current partner is not going to want you to be revisiting that history.
To go back to the previous person.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think it would be... You're going to be in trouble either way, but I think it would be easier for the partner to forgive you if you mention the friend's name rather than the ex. That's just my opinion, man. It's a tough situation. It's a tough situation.
Bro, first of all, who are you thinking of? I'm not saying you personally.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you get into that situation, what were you thinking? Who were you thinking of? Just like the song goes. Who were you thinking of when we were making love last night? Like, dude.
So I'm going to tell you.
Can you imagine?
Funny story.
I knew it. I knew it.
Bro, I literally was at... Who did you just call me?
Oh.
And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm having to rethink this, and I'm like, no, I didn't call you anything. I didn't say nobody's name. I honestly don't think I did, but she was pretty adamant, man, that a name came out and it wasn't hers. Yeah. It was a horse, but it wasn't hers. But I was like, nah, I think
goddamn horse.
I think you were listening to something else, man.
Wait. I gotta get personal. Was this during?
Yes.
Ouch.
Yes. So it was like,
wow.
No, what happened was...
Let me, oh.
I honestly really feel that I didn't say anybody's name, but...
Well, let me tell you that I do have a story, but it's about me, but it's not about me. But a friend told me way back in the day when I was working at this particular grocery store. We used to rent out these apartments down by Lackland, by Air Force down here in San Antonio. They would rent them out for like the day or two. They were apartments. There weren't hotels or motels. They were apartments, and they used to rent them out to you. So somebody found out about it. They said, "Hey, we can go rent the apartment. We'll have a badass party, or whatever, blah blah blah." So they rent the apartment. They invite all these people, So we're there. And this guy, he's trying to get with this girl for the longest time, right? So, everybody's drinking and blah, blah, blah. So the end of the night, the main guys that rented the apartment, which was me and like three or four other guys, he's there with the girl, right? So everybody's in the apartment. There's nowhere for them to go. So they go outside to the car or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they're doing whatever, all right? Whatever young people do in the cars. And he comes back, right? And he's like, man, he goes, I just told her to chill out, and go to bed or whatever. And I was like, what? What happened? Like, I thought,
Yeah.
He goes, we were, bro, but then she said your name. And I was like, what? I said, what? Yeah, man. We were just about to start. And
now, did she say Javier or did she say Porky?
Oh, she said Javier. Oh. She said Javier. And I was like, dude, I never talked to that girl. I never messed with that girl. I never did anything with that girl.
Slip the number over here, I mean.
But now so we might be talking. Yeah, now we might be talking. So So yeah, I generally felt bad. I'm like, bro, look,
man.
and you know, because I remember right away he's gonna be like, well, you were talking to her. I'm like, dude, for real.
Doing already.
And I'm like, dude, I've never talked to that girl. I never met that girl in my life, bro. So yeah, so that was that. Yeah.
So what would you rather? Your ex's name or your best friend, your partner's best friend?
Damn, dude.
That's a tough one, man.
I don't. We're fucked anyway, right? We already figured that out.
Literally and
I would have to go with the best friend's name. Because considering my situation, if I said
yes, exactly,
they would be like, oh, that would be like,
yeah.
And this isn't, you know,
that's not that.
It's not that. That's the sound of a fist hitting my face. That's what that is.
Be like, can I just finish?
Like I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm right there. But yeah, no, dude, yeah, that's yeah.
All right, so I have another one on the hard questions. Would you rather find the love of your life, or find $1 million?
Damn.
So again, there's many ways or different questions that would come from one question, right? So my thinking is, well, is the love of my life gonna be smart so we can make $1 million? Because then I can have both, right?
Power couple.
Or power couple. Or do I get my $1 million and just have fun with with everybody else? I mean, like you gotta,
and then maybe in the process find someone that you fall in love with,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
After.
Yeah. If we were meant to be, we will meet at some point.
Oh man, Jesus! But is $1 million a lot of money nowadays?
No, not at all. However, I'll still win $1 million. I mean, I'll take it. I'm gonna take it.
I'm not saying no to
I'm
money.
not saying no.
I just gotta think about it.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, dude. If I have to answer, I'm gonna say, God damn it.
She's listening, Porky. She's
listening.
I
know. Are you worth $1 million? You're worth $1 million, baby.
Yeah.
Give me the money. No, I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I think I would rather find $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Because like I said, if we're meant to meet, I'm gonna eventually find the love of my life, right?
Yeah.
Not saying that I haven't. What I'm saying is that if I had to choose,
right?
You know, I think I would choose to, because then when I meet the love of my life, I have the money to take care of the love of my life.
I got you. I got it right here. Look.
Right? See?
Eye to eye. They were doing that motion.
It's
doing that.
It's not the
motion.
air quotes. It's the eye.
No, we're doing the eye
two
to eye
fingers
motion.
to the eye to the eye.
Yeah.
So
we got it. I got each other. We got it.
I would do the $1 million.
Give me the money.
Give me the money.
Louie just popped a cherry. He just popped a cherry, ladies and gentlemen. It was so fast. It was a Pepsi, but
Pepsi cherry.
It was a Pepsi cherry.
Well, guys, we were gonna jump into a segment, but I think we want to save this for our next episode because we'd love to hear your feedback and get some of your stories as well. So we're gonna post this on our social media pages as well. But we want to hear about your regrets. What are your biggest regrets?
Regrets.
It could be financially, relationship, personal. It could be career-wise. Whatever it is, what are your biggest regrets?
Yeah.
Share them on our Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We want to share your stories. We want to hear your stories. We want to laugh with you.
Yeah.
Or laugh about you.
Or
Either
laugh
one.
at you. Chances are we're going to laugh at you.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
But Louis brought up a good point. If we could get, share whatever it is you want, and we can have them on the show, and we can talk about them because people have regrets. A lot of people say, "Oh, live life with no regrets," but everybody has regrets. Everybody has regrets. If they're very like personal, relationship wise, like everybody's got something. It's just who wants to talk about them?
Yeah. Exactly.
So
we're giving you the avenue.
So yeah, man, we'll put them out there. Whatever you want to share, get them on the Facebook page, get them on Instagram, comment or leave a comment on TikTok as well. Apologies, I have to pick up on the. I have to pick it up on the TikTok.
On the TikTok.
Kind of slash.
On the TikTok.
Kind of went down a little bit, but so yeah. Share your stories and what you got, Louie.
So to finish off today, what we're gonna talk about. I got a couple of more, or actually 3 more of commonly used phrases that. Where did they come from? Where did they originate from?
Originals.
So, the first one, bite the bullet. Do you know where bite the bullet came from?
Oh, man. I want to say I know. I'm trying to...
Take a guess.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Did it come from the Western days?
No.
From earlier?
No.
Okay. Wait. It had something to do with the carrying your weapon, and you would like carrying it in your mouth or something like that.
No.
Damn it.
So, but that was actually pretty good. But no. Shit. So, during battle, whenever somebody had a wound or an injury, they didn't have time to administer anesthesia.
Right.
They were in battle.
Yeah.
They didn't have. They were in war. They didn't have the mash tents and all that. Right. They didn't have all that. So they would perform surgeries without anesthesia. So what they would do is they would have them put a bullet in their mouth and they would bite on the bullet to take away from the pain.
Yeah, like they would like a stick. Before that they would put a stick.
So people now they grab a towel, they put something. Yeah. They would have them bite on a bullet. Bite the bullet.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man.
I think I'll be breaking. Put a bullet in my face.
Well, in my mouth. I think I'd be breaking some fucking teeth if I was biting some. If I'm in that much pain, that bullet. It's
not gonna help.
It's gonna shoot out, man.
It's gonna go off.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, yeah, but yeah, I've never been in battle. I mean, I don't know, So yeah,
our kids losing Wi-Fi. It's their battle right now. But we talked about that already.
First world problems, bro. First world problems.
That's right.
Let me tell you.
All right, so here's another one. Giving somebody the cold shoulder.
Okay. Well, we know what it means.
Yeah.
Right. But where did it come from?
Where did it come from? Like, where did it originate from?
Did it have to do when you were asleep?
No.
Damn it. Never mind. I'm done.
All right. So when you were at a dinner party, when you were no longer welcomed at this dinner party,
okay,
the host would serve you cold meat from either a pork or a beef shoulder.
Oh.
So they were given the cold shoulder. And this was, now, hint, hint, take the message. Yeah. You're no longer welcome here. Get the hell. You ain't got to go home.
But you can't stay here, motherfucker.
Right. So giving somebody the cold shoulder. Wow. I mean, nowadays, right, you think about it. When you give somebody the cold shoulder, you just ignore them.
Yeah.
Ghost them, all that other stuff, right? But yeah, it was you were literally invited somewhere, but when you were no longer welcomed, you were given the cold shoulder, and that was your hint to get the hell out.
That's a good one, man. I would never. The reason I thought about sleeping, I guess, because like if you were asleep or trying to lay down and somebody was ignoring you, and then you're like, you know what, fuck you, and you would give them the cold shoulder. I don't know. Well, anyway,
but the cold shoulder when you're asleep has to be the one that's in the air.
Yeah, because you're right. That's what I'm saying. But see, you get it.
Yeah,
you get what I'm trying to say.
So you turn over and you give them the cold shoulder.
So it didn't make sense. It
made sense, but it was. But
wrong.
It made sense, but it was wrong.
It was not off. It was way off. Yeah.
All right. So the third one I have, the last one I have, showing your true colors.
Oh, true colors. Not rainbow colors? No.
Not rainbow colors. We're in July now, guys.
Yeah. Oh, good one. Yes. We're out of that.
Yeah.
True colors.
True colors.
No. Nothing comes to immediate mind. No.
Well, see, it was funny. I was watching this movie and I can't remember. I think it was called Unbroken. Did you ever see that movie?
Oh, and the dude in the camp.
Yeah, where he was in the
Japan
Olympics
or something.
He was in the Olympics, and then he ends up going to battle, and then he's stranded at sea, and then he becomes a prisoner, right?
Yeah, yep.
So it was funny. I saw a part in the movie where when they finally get rescued from sea, they're not really rescued. The enemy is coming to them, and when they finally wake up and look up, there's a battleship, and all the Japanese are there, and they're all holding guns at them, right?
Right.
But I swear I saw this part because I was just watching the movie with the kids the other day. I swear I saw this part when the battleship's coming up, it has an American flag, and I was like, wait a minute, there's something wrong with that because these are the Japanese, right?
Right.
Well, now, hearing this, showing your true colors. So during battle in warships, they used to use multiple flags on the warships.
Okay. Yeah.
But the warfare rules dictated that you actually had to show your actual flag before you could fire on the enemy.
Right.
Okay. So that was hence showing your true colors.
Right.
So you had to show your actual flag before you actually engaged in battle. But yeah, that was showing your true colors. So when I was watching that movie, I was like, wait a minute, man, this doesn't seem right. But now reading this, it makes sense.
Right.
They were, to get close, they had to show different flags, and they were like, "Oh, is our people? Is that their people? Who is it?"
Yeah.
But before they can fire on you, they had to show their true colors. So that's where showing your true colors came from.
Got it. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I would have never thought of that.
And that's not just a Cyndi Lauper song either. It's just true colors.
Speaking of true colors, these Gen Z terms, man. Oh.
Kids show their true colors every day, and unfortunately, they're idiots. I'm sorry to say, because I'm not saying like the kids that you're getting your information from are idiots. You understand what I'm saying? I'm being nice.
we're just putting them all in a blanket, right? They're all.
It's a blanket statement. I understand. Yes, I got you.
I'm hearing some things, right, and I'm like, what? But again, we can't use them.
Right.
We can't use these terms.
Yeah, because you're not cool.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use that. Like,
you can't use that.
So just to be a dick, I'm talking to them like, hey man, you got to make sure no cap.
No cap.
Don't do that. Or I'm giving them their phrases back to them. But there was a few of them. So dead. That's one of the phrases right now.
Well, I've heard that several times, but unless it has a different meaning. But
exactly,
I'm
right? So we never know.
Yeah, because you giving some, and it's like, oh, we think it's this, and you're like, no, it means something else. But I've heard that before, and I think it's like, oh, I'm dead. Yes. Like it's something that's like really funny. Or something like that. Yeah.
It took over the LOL, right?
Yeah.
It took over the rolling on the floor laughing, dead. And it's funny because you'll say something and it's fucking hilarious, and it's dead. What? You just killed my joke.
Can you just laugh?
Yeah, you just killed my joke.
Just give me a laugh.
Like they won't laugh anymore. It's dead. That's all it is. Dead. Or you message something and they put that dead with the skull. I'm like, so you were amused?
Or was that good or bad?
Yeah.
Did it suck?
You're telling me to stop?
Are you telling me to die?
Yeah.
I don't.
Slay.
You said slay.
Did we use that one last time?
Yeah, we did slay. Because I said, is that slay isn't to kill?
That's right. And it is, right?
Slay is one horse open.
It was a one horse open slay. That's right. Yes. To kill it. Yeah, they killed it. All right. And see, and I was wondering, I was like, man, did I really use these? And I'm already asking the kids, and they're like, I don't know.
Louie did not slay that time.
I did not slay that time.
We already went over that one.
Cap. No cap. All right. Fire.
That was fire?
See? Exactly.
That was fire. That was fire,
man.
That's fire, yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah, see, that one we know. Yeah, that one we know. That's fire.
That's fire, yeah. Oh, man. Still. It's hard having conversations with some of these kids these days. But you can't get them to, what's 2 + 2? Jello?
Yeah, you can't get kids to. Do they take out the trash?
Oh yeah, they have chores.
They have chores.
They have chores.
So they have
to. There's literally right there on the fridge. There's a list of chores per day that they all have to do.
No
right?
Shit. Okay.
Now, does it happen all the time? No, right?
Yeah, no. That's one thing.
No cap. Like they don't. They don't, man.
They don't slay it, huh? They don't slay the.
So
the
know they got to take the trash out to the dumpster, right? So you gotta take out the trash, make sure there's no trash laying around, bag it up. So when we're not here, of course, they're not allowed to go outside on their own by themselves.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So they'll put a bag right there. It's like, okay, they've done their chore. No, your chore to completion is you take it out,
take it outside,
it's all the way, right? But yeah, so there's some days it's like you'll see bags and I'm like, golly, guys. Oh. Here's the crazy thing. So this month, now the chores all fall on us because it's only us here this month, right? The month of July. So it's crazy. So the way our situation works, right? We don't have kids together.
Yeah.
So mine are older, right? And hers are younger. But they go to their dad's house for the summer. Well, for 1 month. We keep them for 1 month and they keep them for 1 month.
Right, okay.
And so they're gone for a whole month. So we just started our July. We just started no kids. So now when you get home, it's like, who didn't do the chore? Oh, damn it. That's us. We didn't do the chore.
I thought you were going to call it No Pants July.
No Pants July. Hey. I'm going to have to put that. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to put that into effect. No Pants July.
Tell her, baby. It's No Pants July.
No Pants July. When you listen to this, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Wink, wink. I'm doing an air wink. Wink, wink.
What you got planned for today? 4th of July, Porky?
We didn't have anything planned. I think it might. We know people that have a pool, so we're gonna. That's what you do in the summer, man. That's in the summer. Somebody that has a pool. You need to fucking go visit.
You need to
tell
go.
them, hey, you need some. I'll bring some hot dogs. I'll bring something.
Yeah.
But what's funny is this particular person. It's funny. I'm not making fun of them, but they post, as anybody does, the food that they eat. So
like Raj. Hey, we hadn't brought up Roger's name all show. So
we're almost to the end of the show.
Almost to the end of the show with Raj, man.
Where are you at, dude?
Hey, we haven't seen some food pics lately from him, though.
Oh, he must be on a diet or something.
Oh, man.
Well, but this person, they'll normally post like what they have, not every day, but they'll post something when it's like big. Well, they posted some steaks the other day, and we're like, okay. We go visit you and we take the food and you say bring hot dogs and you're having filet mignon and I'm like why can't we have that shit when we go over there?
We go by over there, man.
You want us to I'll bring a steak if you cook it like shit.
So it's funny, right? I saw a post that said hey guys let's grill. You bring the meat, you bring the grill, I got the plates. Right? And it's funny, man, because I saw a video, right, on TikTok, right? On the TikTok, I saw a video. And the guy's like, man, I got no money, man, but,
I know what you're
So he calls up this one guy, hey, bro, what's up, man?
Hey, Sunday
we're going to barbecue, bro.
Sunday fun day, huh?
Yeah, you want to come down? Yeah, man. I got everything, bro. Hey, you know what? Why don't you just bring some fajitas, bro? It will be good. Calls the next person, you bring this. He tells the next person, you bring this. Hey man, bring some beer, bro. Just bring some beer. Calls the next person.
I already have some. But
bring some charcoal, because I'm already low. Next thing you know, he's got a whole full barbecue going down, and he didn't pay a damn thing, bro.
Sunday fun day, bro.
That's how you do it, man.
Fuck yeah.
I said, we're going to have to do that, bro. We're going to have to set that in. We're going to put that in motion.
Yeah, we can put that in there. I already got that, but you want to bring some more? Bring some more.
A little bit more.
Bring
you know what? Bring the chicken.
Bring a couple more fajitas, man, just in case.
Some tortillas, some sausage. We'll be all right. Bro, that's how you do it,
I already
man.
have a 12-pack of beer, but you want to bring some more? Yeah.
Bring a bottle. Bring a bottle.
Yeah, bucket. Bring the bottle.
Yeah. That's our plan today,
too, man.
I think we're going to just go hit the pool and do some barbecuing and
shit.
Did
you work? Oh, you were off, right? Were you off?
Off today.
Yes. Oh, I was off today too.
Yeah.
But luckily, my job allows us to go home early the day before.
Nice.
So we're only there for half a day.
Well, yesterday I was pretty much struggling from the weekend. I was in Louisiana this weekend, so I was struggling because I drank a little too much and then lost a lot of money. So,
man, I haven't been anywhere. It's been a while since I've been. I used to take a couple of trips, go gamble and stuff like that. But man, not lately.
Well, I won some money on the roulette table and lost it on the machines. So, yeah.
What'd you say we take the rest of my money, Clark?
And bury it back.
Why don't you let Helen lick your wounds?
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. So, we need to... Yeah, I need to get back on the TikTok. We're trying to gain some momentum, man. We like doing the show. We're just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
It's what it's about, man. And maybe our title doesn't, because we struggled to come up with a title for the show.
Well, and I think just sometimes, man, when we're talking about our title, I think there's just some lines too that we still are kind of hesitant to want to cross.
Yeah, we
right?
don't. Yeah. I mean, and it's hard, man.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to really go. I know I've gone there. I know in the last episode I mentioned something and it made me think a little bit, but I still said it.
Yeah.
Having to do with people crossing the river and stuff like that. But I said it, and I know people that came to this country like that, and true story. Like they've told us stories of like their horror stories of having to cross when they were young. Their parents brought them over. The dad came by himself. The mom was at home, still in Mexico. So, I mean, it's not a dig on that, man. To me, it's like, okay, it happened and you're here,
Yep.
So we do have to celebrate that, but I don't think that our show title fully, because people hear that and they're like, oh, they're gonna be talking about shit they should be talking about.
Well, I'll tell you like this: we did mention, one of the next topics on the next show, and we're gonna talk about regrets. But if you have any other suggestions, if you have some things that not saying that we're gonna touch on all of them, but hey, at least it's some things to think about, and who knows, we can have some debates even on our social media, but we can also have some suggestions that we can talk about and what do you want to hear, what do you want to listen to, what is some things that you would like for us to elaborate on or do some research on. We had some good hits and we had some good things when we talked about the deadbeat parents and we did. A couple of other shows. I had some people telling me, man, these are my 3 favorite shows. Out of the 6 you've done, these are my 3 favorite ones. And people talking about the different things that they liked about it and that started some debates between them and other people. You got to hear this, and they're sharing it, which is another thing. Share our podcast.
Share it, people.
Spotify, share it out. But keep listening, man. And if there's anything that you want to listen to, any suggestions you have, throw it out there.
Yeah,
we're game.
Yeah, the feedback I've got from some people has been, because I as much as I would want to, we could make this into a sports podcast.
Oh yeah,
it's so fucking fast, easy, because we could talk sports all fucking day, and it didn't matter what it was. It was golf, hockey. I mean, we talk about hockey probably not as much as baseball, but we talk about it. Football too, especially, So that one, the one of the last segments that we had on one of the shows when we were talking about Spurs, because we got the number one. Yeah, pick. We got and people were telling me about that. They're like, "Oh man, I listened to that," and then they were like having a serious conversation about it, because we were like, because I was saying, we're not going to be too good. And now Louie had his point of view, and they were going to win 50 games. And, but that got people talking.
Yeah.
It got people, coming up. And even people were telling me, if they got rid of Pop and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa, but see, that's what we want.
Yeah.
We want the conversation. We want people to come back and say, hey,
we want y'all to have conversations about it, but we want y'all to give us the feedback as well.
Right.
We love to hear it.
So it's not like, we're trying to get on people's bad sides.
Correct.
We just want to have a conversation. We just want to talk. We just want to have fun. You let us know what you like, what you don't like. we're just trying to have fun, bro.
Hey, we'll start the conversation. Y'all continue the debate. We'll be the bad guy.
Right. And you tell us if you've ever walked in on your parents having sex.
That's right.
Or if you
if you were walked in, would you rather?
Or would you rather walk in on your parents having sex,
or have them walk in on you having sex? We'll save that one for next episode.
Yeah, we're gonna have another show about that, man. Because
would you rather?
I think and the other thing, and then one of the people, and again, I'm very grateful for people to share their opinions. When we had the child support show,
yes,
there was a woman that chimed in. And she said we really needed the woman's perspective.
Yeah,
which is true.
It's true.
It's true. We really need a woman's perspective. If anyone is willing to come on, we have the capability. You don't have to be here with us.
Yep.
We have the capability.
We can call you.
We can get on the phone, add you in, and we can have a conversation. Dude. Yeah. We should do that, man. We're trying. Roger, sorry, Roger. We wanted to try and do that today, but we next time.
Conflicts.
Yeah, next time, dude. We'll bring it up. We'll get you on the show. We were supposed to have Roger again.
We were
because he was on that one segment, but he was supposed to be back, and of course life happens, and scheduling conflicts happen, and we couldn't do it. But
we back, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Anything else? Anything else before we?
No. Give us the feedback. Answer the question. Porky threw out a good one. Would you rather? I would love to hear some answers from that one, and we'll definitely share those on the next show, guys.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a poll.
Yeah.
There's a way for us to put on the poll on Spotify, and I said, would you? I'll put on there.
Put down. Would you rather?
Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex? Or have your parents walk in on you having sex.
And if you're like me and have a funny story, share it.
Yeah. Louie, man. That's how you know Louie's had a long life, bro. He's got stories up the wazoo, man.
Oh, man. And we're going to keep sharing them, guys.
But all right. Well, thanks again, man. Louie, thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
We'll do this pretty soon. Happy 4th.
Till next episode.
Till the next time. We'll see you guys later.